This is the world's most successful motorcycle. Possibly the most successful motor vehicle of any kind ever. In 40 years they've sold more than 20 million, and it has made them the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world. But when you've cornered the market in such down-to-earth tackle, you inevitably end up wanting to reach for the stars. They are, of course, Honda, and this is the CBR1100XX, the Super Blackbird. The name is borrowed from Lockheed's long-range bomber, the awesome SR-71, better known as the Blackbird. The warplane has a range of 3,000 miles and soars to 60,000 feet. The bike needs to refuel at 180-mile intervals and remains planted on terra firma, if you're lucky. What unites these awesome machines is that both are the fastest of their breed that this earth has ever seen. Lockheed's Blackbird can touch 2,000 miles per hour, and when news leaked of the Honda, there was excited chatter that put a 2 in front of its terminal velocity, if not quite so many noughts after it. Could this be the first production bike to top the double ton? Well, no. A few years ago, me and some friends who knew lots about engines tried to make a street bike do 200 miles an hour. What we learnt was that over 170, bikes start to have all sorts of aerodynamic problems. Not least of which is the lump that sticks up in the middle. Honda have been clever at cleaning up the front of the Blackbird. It's got a unique aerodynamic headlight, and they've built the indicators into the back of the mirrors. But aerodynamics are not enough if you want to crack the double ton. You're going to need a mountain of horsepower, and the Blackbird just ain't got it. I could have gone to a deserted, wind-blasted airfield to try the top speed of the Blackbird, or I could have come here to ride it. Forget 3-mile-a-minute statistics. The Blackbird is the embodiment of everything the last 50 years have taught Honda about building motorbikes. Beneath that stealthy skin beats a 16-valve, 4-cylinder heart supported inside an extruded aluminium skeleton. Conventional, yes, but damn clever. The engine is compact, so weight distribution is near perfect. It's fitted with balance shafts and can be fixed straight in the frame without vibration rattling the rider's fillings. And still you get 164 horsepower from 1100 cc's. The Blackbird is an impeccably mannered piece of kit, quite happy whether tootling through town or... Yes, it accelerates like the Starship Enterprise, and while I and many others will rejoice in its coming, not everyone is so ecstatic. A senior policeman has already called for it to be banned, which is ironic, since it is a deeply conservative motorcycle. Environmentally friendly beyond the requirements of law, it is as quiet as a Trappist with a sore throat, and as comfortable as a Tory majority in Tunbridge Wells. The ride is as soft as the school sissy and combines with what Honda call dual CBS, basically an idiot-proof braking system to stop rider and 500 pounds plus of motorcycle bouncing down the road from over-eager application. And the forks are anti-dive. It's all frightfully civilised. Years ago, every schoolboy could tell you the name of the world's fastest motorcycle, because it was a British bike, the Brough Superior SS100. Like the Blackbird, it was never conceived as an out-and-out street racer, rather the grand touring mount of a gentleman. To prove the prowess of his machine, George Brough raced a plane, and he beat it. Honda had been content to borrow the name of an aeroplane. But there was one crucial difference. In its day, the Brough was a rich man's plaything. It cost twice as much as the average family car. But today, the Blackbird, the fastest production motorcycle in the world, can be yours for less than £10,000. The good old days? Don't believe a word of it.